did trap theology come from? Like, when did you come up with that? And then, like, how did that like change everything for you? Was that a dependent, like a turning point for you in your Christian rap career? That trap theology?
Yeah, that was the major turning point. So like I told you, Flame situation. Oh, well, Noah situation with Flame at ended. He came back. We were doing dirty work, but then Noah got signed with a company called First Company out of Nashville, and it was him and Ty Brazel, and they were doing their thing, and Noah was touring with like Audio Adrenaline and the Newsboys and doing all that kind of stuff. And this was around 2014, 2015, and I remember just landing in bed. You know those nights like 3 a.m. when you get up, and just on your mind they tell you supposed to pray. And, and during that time, and even to this day, I still got homeboys who still active. And my heart is always just wanting to reach them or reach anybody and just share the word with them. So I was like, Lord, just give me something I could do to reach my homeboys and people like that who are in that situation. Yeah. And I had just learned what the word theology was. You know what I'm saying? Not too long before that, just being real. And I was laying there and I was like, man, we need a theology for the trap. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, trap theology. So what I did, I thought I read it by my homeboy Sherrod White. He was like, bro, that sounds dope. So we went to South by Southwest that year. I had like a couple shirts, but I had like one on and it said Trap Theology, black shirt, white ink on it. And people always would just stop me, ask me what it meant. So I was like, theology is the study of God. The trap is anything it's keeping you from growing in God, whether it's lust, greed, pride, selfishness, whatever it is. Like when you find out who God truly is, you find freedom for whatever how you trap. So I was essentially just witnessing to people. And people kept asking, so I was like, man, I might be on to something. Yeah. So I came home, I made an album. The album was called Trap Theology. That was in 2015. I dropped that album. And man, I was getting booked more than I ever was. The shirt was selling more than I could ever imagine. And it turned from being an album, and then it was like, man, I realized this is more than just an album or a t-shirt. This is a ministry. Yeah. That's when I really went full on with just Trap Theology as a ministry. In 2015, I put out Trap Theology 2 in 2017. And that was the project that really just took me to, at that time, which was the height of, my music, where I was touring more than ever, doing more events more than ever. Me and Noah went on a 80 city tour that year.
Oh, wow.
Between, his success, touring and doing the things he was doing, and then me on the underground level, but I had some spots for people who were rocking with me and stuff. We put that together and we did 80 cities in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
so I have a question real quick, and I always like to hear, like, I had Jafar Life on here, and I remember him talking about he had an album out before he signed with a label, and he was like, that album independently did very well. What's doing very well independently for like a Christian rapper, in your opinion?
So for me, I mean, I had my stuff on DSPs and stuff, but I never really been somebody who you'll look on SoundScan and you'll see crazy sales, or you look on Spotify and stuff and see like super crazy streams. Because I know some of these young guys now, they have like 1 million streams in 2 months, so I never had nothing like that. So it's kind of hard for me to really say from that experience. But for me, at that point, CDs were still prevalent. So, I'm out the trunk with CDs, so I'm on my Master P grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, $10 a CD.
Yeah.
You got to think, like, every show I'm going through 50, 60 CDs, like $10 a CD.
Yeah.
We doing 80 shows. You do the math. Not include, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not even including t-shirt sales, and that's not even including your honorarium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
wow, and that's something that like even with your shirts, like was your merch on point at that time too? I mean, it's on point now, but like, did you know, like, the design for the Trap Theology got to look like I mean, in essence, somebody could have been like, yo, man, I'm just gonna put trap and theology, but you got like a house, you got like a trademark symbol. Like, did you think all that through when you first came up with the Trap Theology?
So this is something new. This came out in the last few years. That time, okay. all I had was the words Trap Theology and the typewriter font. I had a trademark, which I had a trademark, of course. White typewriter font, put it on the black shirt, and it just popped. That's all I had, bro.
Wow.
It was, and to be real with you, it was all God. There's no way I can sit here and tell you honestly that I thought, man, once I put this Trap Theology and this typewriter font on this black shirt, it's gonna go crazy. I had no idea, but that's how I know God gave it to me. Just how everything, like to this day, like 10 years later, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still going. You know, that's how I know it came from God. You know what I'm saying? It was times when I wasn't doing nothing, and God still had some stuff going. Like it's been times when I ain't even, you know, have a website promote that. People just hit me up and ask me, "Hey, man, you got some kind of merch or something?" Like even when I was in my lowest place, or even when I had lost sight of the vision and all kind of stuff in between time, God was still moving and doing so. It's people who know who Trap Theology is who don't even know who I am.
Wow.
You
never wanted to give the shirts to the fathers of trap music and stuff?
You mean like secular artists?
Yeah. Did you ever like did any of that ever come back to them? Like anybody ever like come to you and like, yo, such and tip want a Trap Theology shirt or Gucci or
just like, being out in the city and being in environments? I done ran into a few rappers here and there. Not like no super famous, but like locally famous, like trap rappers and stuff who in Atlanta, you locally famous, you known for the most part, but they'll see it. They're like, man, that's dope, bro. I like that, man. And they hit you with, man, I pray every day, did this and that. And I've gave some folks some shirts. But then, you know, I would give people in the street shirt. I ride back through. They out there selling dope, wearing the shirt. You know, so it's like
that's what like God is dope shirts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So the seed was planted, but you know, I don't know if that's the representation that I really wanted. You know,
but is that good or bad marketing? Like, I mean, at the same time, it's like, yo, that shirt is.
It's good in a way because when they asked them who made, like they were like, "What that shirt about, man? This God right here, man. Hey, man." But it's up like, "God bless the trap." You know what I'm saying? Like it was on that, but it worked both ways. But you know, my mindset is I can't save nobody. I can't save everybody. All I can do is plant a seed of water seed. This God provide the increase. So I don't know what kind of fruit that bear. You don't always get to see the fruit to come from.
Yeah,
you gotta just be obedient. You know.
But would you be upset if you watching a video and you see Gucci with a Trap Theology shirt, or if you see Future with a Trap Theology shirt on, would you be like, yo, or would it be like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
If they know what it means, I wouldn't mind seeing them wear. If they don't know what it means, they just think it is something like a regular shirt, but they don't understand the meaning behind it. Then I wouldn't be happy about it. I'm not one of those people. If I just see a famous name just wearing my stuff or whatever, it wouldn't just make me excited. If they don't know the meaning, because if they still don't get it, it's like it defeats the purpose. My whole purpose is to reach people and enlighten them on their lifestyle and show them the perils of their lifestyle and show them how God is better. So if you don't get that from anything that I'm presenting, then it's pointless.
Yeah, it'd be the equivalent to, like, I remember at back in the day, I don't know if you remember this, it was a website called triplexchurch.com, and they were trying to help people get away from porn and stuff like that. Right. And they had a shirt that said Jesus loved porn stars. And in my mind, I'm like, because they were going to conventions, they were going to different places, like sharing the word of God to porn stars and people in the adult industry. And in my mind, I was like, yo, that's kind of dope. But then my thing would be like, well, what if you saw that in like a scene, somebody's scene, they got that shirt on? It's like, oh,
right.
Like,
you understand I'm a porn star and he still loves me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, anything can go that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta just be obedient. You know what I'm saying? And just do what you're supposed to do and let God filter the rest of it out. You know, hopefully the truth will come to light. But